play. If you ban it, you might not know what they're gonna do instead.
I think Rogue's already played this map, right?
Yes, yes they have. 51-49. It's a Shas prediction. Oh, I like that. That's as fucking close as you can get.
I think it just comes down to like the team positioning. I feel like Rogue's team positioning and objective play is going to be way more cohesive, and I think that, as we said before, BDS's individual skills better, but I think the map is so important. Like, it's going to have to be some insane individual play to overcome that cohesion.
Thatcher ban, boring. What do I got? I'm a Rogue fan. I stand with Rogue. It likely does, yeah. It depends. Yeah, I'm pretty positive one of these two teams will ban the kite. It depends if Rogue wants to do it first or if they have the balls to stick it through.
Yeah.
Because they are starting attack. Mira, okay. So now BDS have the option for a strong defensive start if they want it with the kite.
I could do front side attacks now in basement as well.
No, well, mine. Okay.
So I guess we find out whether or not the Mavericks forced or not.
Yeah.
I mean, all these bands Alright, I'll be like 1 minute. I'm just serving up some food.
Sure. They could play IQ as well. IQ and secondary MPs, also an option. I love the Capital Hover, although I don't know if they'll stick it. Also, Rogue is one of the few teams a little bit heroic who still plays Finka sometimes. Rogue and Rogue both still play the Finka, which NA doesn't do a whole lot. NA played it one time last playday, I believe. Or in one particular game. I don't think Amaru is gonna get stuck here. There's no way for a basement. Unless, like, you can fly in Kid's window maybe for a roam clear, but it's like you can just go in big window. You can bring secondary EMPs, but without IQ is kind of hard. Although BDS is not bringing the Kaid this first round. So this has to be a roam game, right? Lishin, Mute, Melusi, Asami, Goyo? Surely it's a roam angle. Yep, there it is. So you can go Amarin Big Tower here, for example, for the roam clear. You could do. You can go in Kid's window, Big Tower, or Amory. You fly in, you cut the map in half, or a third, I guess. You also have Cryan on Nurk. Yeah, here we go. We're gonna be a Big Tower angle, right?
Well, let's see how charming you can be. Very quickly picking up onto the operator I talked about before.
Thing is, if you want the secondary heart breach, you can bring it on better operators like Buck. Buck has a gun 6, heart breach, soft destruction. I feel like there's more value in that operator than Amaru personally. Kanto. Yeah, fighting this angle in particular is very hard in pro play because the pre-fires are pretty nasty. Most defenders are very aggressive on it. See, Deapek cuts the cross, doesn't get the kill. He might read this actually. Oh. Now they fall back, they're meeting Hash likely, and then they give it up. Oh, it's reinforced. They can't. That's huge. Cryan got 1, but Leak Effect snuck out.
Alright, I need a Cryan entry kill counter on this game.
Alright, 1 so far. I mean, they got the nuke open, so should be getting some freebies. Okay, all things considered, this is pretty good roam clear for... Oh, never mind. They lost Leon. Wait, Leon died on the hatch? That's oh, that's kind of rough.
Yeah, I think they were flush on the flush, right?
Yeah.
So like the other guys are a little bit non-committal, I guess, and Leon plays the price. There's no trade.
Just going to be the Capitao gone, so there is going to be a lack of incinerary bolts and smoke balls that they can
Yeah, that's kind of rough to do the front side attack now.
Yep, you need the Capitao. That's your entire key operator to execute. It's your smokes, it's your fire for small bucks. Beast Coast did this attack in an AL, and it worked out one time and failed the other. It's not bad.
I think that the issue that teams do on this attack is that they don't take enough ground on the execute.
Yeah, you gotta go deep, right? You can't just take the limited amount.
freezer side itself.
You just can't have the guy planting and
is the one that's going to rotate his way around, maybe try and draw
only be holding an angle. You need to be holding way more space.
So now it comes down to gunfights, really. Rogue is... Oh, it's a huge nade. BriD, though. Gets both freezer players. Yeah, he swung the hallway, I guess. Yeah. That's the thing, if you lose both members and freezer or both members launching stairs, you just have one-dimensional pressure and it sucks.
From them, even though they started losing some of those players to the grenades, still plenty of utility down there.
Especially if you do what Rogue does. Rogue does something really interesting. Like, you see this freezer wall. Obviously, they start with a roam and they have both.
And again, it comes back,
but they have one open, right? So that if they rush, they can drop down the hatch and control the front rush. But once they fall back, they actually reinforce it off. So it's just fully reinforced off. So it just creates those different channels, right? Well, then they can kind of like concentrate their aggression into one space, take over that space again, and then okay, right, we gave up freezer, but now you have to push through a single doorway. Because no one fucking breaches that wall. Or half the time people don't.
The BDS have a Jaeger player since Raphael left. I don't really think a Jaeger player is a thing. It's not like Jaeger is like a hard operator to play or like a flex operator like Monty or Ying or Capital or Nook. Anyone can play Jaeger, it's just a gun. You slap down your ADSs in predetermined positions and then you just run around. Anyone can play Jaeger, anyone can play Lee Sin, anyone can play those kind of operators. Most operators don't really require... I think Finga requires you to like know how to play Finga well to like utilize the gadget and stuff. Amaru is like, it's like confidence if you want to rush, for example, right? But like also pretty simple operator. Sledge is a hard one because like how to do verticality correctly is difficult. It's why somebody like a Chieftain Sledge is like a way better Sledge player than Kento, for example. Because Kento is actually not a very good Sledge player. Kento is not very good at doing vertical play. He's good with nades, he has good gun skill and stuff. But Kento doing vertical damage is not the greatest. Can coaches watch this stream and look at enemy drone spots for future rounds? I mean, of course. You also have match replay. You can literally go back in and watch every single point of view in the match replay system. That's why you gotta change your drone spots around. If you do the same drones or same Valkyrie cameras or same attacks, you're gonna be counterplayed very hard. Because normally when we go into a poly game, we know where their drones are. Like the most commonly used drones.
Can still try and completely ignore it by using these smoke bolts that Leon is carrying. He is closing that double window. He might find himself
Spoit checked the white stairs corner. Might have been for a Banshee to be fair, but still. Oh, Kenzo is so good. Alright, that's Kenzo with the opening.
As he tried to open up vertically.
Wow, Spoit, he's trying to drive himself up. The flash is round. The hefty bolt of the...
I actually like the Rogue slow space Finka. I don't think Finka is a bad operator. Like the chip damage you can heal through.
Well, expect like that. They play in the way that they expect they like to be played against. Oh, Leon, come on, bro.
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I assume they thought it was clear.
But they play aggressive on their defense, so they think that's the best way to play. So if that's the best way to play, then they need the Finka to replace the chip damage, right?
Yep.
As you said.
Suddenly it's 2 versus 2. They have 40 seconds. They don't have the kit. They know exactly where it's dropped and they know who dropped it. That's always that big worry right now as they try and reposition for a take on it.
Both players will be playing.
It's probably going to be even more important next season if Rook actually becomes more viable.
To fall back towards a bit of safety, so you need to try and isolate these players. And as Cryan is about to be dropping down onto the balcony next.
Alright, Cryan, gotta go big. Oh. Oh. Okay. Huge. The silent Nook on the rooftop, dude.
Yeah, the drop. We saw it on theme park as well.
Oh man.
I mean, it was Cryan from the top ropes.
It definitely was.
Dropping down.
Yeah, Cryan on Nook is like the most thriving player ever. He loves that operator. No, they don't hear him? Nook's got it, bro. What do you mean they don't hear him? She's silent.
2 versus 2, flat across trophy wouldn't be the most uncommon sort of take.
He rappelled up though? He rappelled up far though. And he could have gone attic balcony, he could have gone big tower in for attic breach, he could have, assuming that there was one, I actually don't know. Could have gone to rooftop to go master bedroom for the stack, could have picked up the fuser, because I don't know where he's going. They also don't know what operator it was that was repelling necessarily. I do agree that they should have played corners there. I do agree with that. There was 18 seconds left. Either also, if you kill the guy big window, you can re-barricade big window. That would have stopped that from happening. I'm a huge fan of barricades. Like, I am so horny for barricading doors and windows. Like, if there's a guy kids repel and I kill him, I'm gonna barricade the window again. If I kill a guy big window and I know there's only one guy there, I barricade the window. Because otherwise the exact thing can happen where like one guy will get there, you don't hear him because he walks from a far distance, and they get a free kill. If you barricade the window, they have to like open it up first, reload, then swing, you get a sound kill.
But still, they managed to find the round. Kanto with a great double kill and trophy, and after that, making a noise to provide the distraction needed for Crying to find his double.
Liquefax pulling back. Again, this is the game that BDS played quite well before, is when there's pressure coming, they know when to sort of pull off the gas pedal and try and find themselves.
I know somebody in my chat once said, what if you make an attacker that can barricade doors? And I was like, bro, imagine flanking as a defender.
I went back in time.
Oh, sorry, what time?
So many others before.
What time are you at now?
2:11, 10, 9.
Yeah, we're the same.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Explain the difference in wall reinforcements.
Crying's about to get his second entry right here.
Oh. Drum roll.
They know League Effects down here. It seems like they know for sure.
It's now a sort of game of time attrition.
Or not?
To waste.
Oh, they know. They know. Waiting for the drone.
To get a drone in here.
Deapek's droning it out. Surely he checks it deep through the drone hole here. Oh, the phone call. Leave X is smart. He just goes to the corner, just takes his gunfight and waste time.
There it is, the ping, the
Eat as much time as possible.
He's opened up inside a kill box.
The sledge behind him
He
as
should
well.
be dead here. Yeah.
Yeah, but how much does he get?
Yeah. So OLMs as well could get some more. The rotate there might have saved Crying.
They seem to know that there's always the chance that a bit of pressure and presence coming through.
Is this worth? You lose your only grenade. Oh, you have the grenades, never mind. You lose grenades for a kill, but it's leaky fact.
being able to get one out of a situation.
Yeah, but I feel like the basement is the only way that BDS wins it.
Mm.
No, not the only way that BDS wins this, but like they leverage that basement angle to get behind and around the attack to supplement the aggression into them at the same time. Like I kind of have a faint memory of BDS doing that.
I'm surprised Kenzo didn't nade the closet. He just swung it. But yeah. Okay. 35. 3v2. No diffuser right now, it's master. We have 3 adrenal searches. No, it's a kill round. What is Rogue waiting for in this scenario? Crying's gonna go white stairs, I guess? Yeah, he's gonna sneak white. Might need to wait for his gadget though, that's a bit rough. If Sport dies here, they lose on time on the diffuser case, basically.
Absolutely.
Or Sport wins the gunfight, of course. Okay.
He's able to find the next row, get 2 rounds in
Damn.
a row, both on doors.
Oh, even if Spot didn't win the gunfight, Crying would have. Okay. Damn.
Here's just getting a split attack.
Okay, not bad. I like the armor because like that's gonna cause disruption in BDS's comms to like, okay, the armor is going in somewhere, like what's happening. Not just opting for a window vault, but the gadget itself.
And if they manage to pick up one more round, or
I
maybe
just
even
think
2 on
Amari's a pretty
Rogue,
decent operator in terms of just
BDS could really start to
creating more
struggle a little bit
options
here
you
for the remainder
execute
of this
and
game.
just
Yeah.
even in the mid rounds, just moving around the map faster.
I mean, they bring out an organ for the secondary harbage every round as a backup or for basement to match the hatches, and you could bring the bucket, a gun 6, and secondary harbage if you wanted to, but yeah, Amaro's used for the roam clear basically, which is not bad.
We saw Rogue struggle.
Is this the first we're seeing Kai?
This
I don't
is
think I remember
the...
on the E-box hatch. The pressure was not
It's the first time on basement, yeah, at least. I don't know if they played it the first time. I think it's the first time we've seen Kite, yeah. Pretty sure.
Only carried Heartbeat
They didn't play it the first round.
Leon died early on with the Capital, which means that
Last time they roamed basement heavily and they played the Asami Lesion. Now they're playing Warden Kaid. So the Kaid is brought, and we did not attack or repick any EMPs or Mavericks, so we can only open up 1 hatch here if we're Rogue. Unless you work around it with Twitch, perhaps?
I mean, it's going to be an irrelevant hatch. It'll be front lobby, surely.
Yeah, it should be front
Which is
lobby.
kind of like whatever.
Angle. The first is the drift 2. The call that is softed. It's going to bring a bit of awareness. It's
But like
the
I mean,
hatches as well
this
might be
Twitch
the
could get some
second
crazy
bit. There's
value,
anyone
but
being
we'll see.
Oh.
Maverick on his drone and
Oh.
just bumped in to an ADS, even on an E1D, obviously. Can't shoot
Why
that
is the
one
rotate on the right? Which rotate,
This is
Deeplo?
gonna be one of those
The
things
elbow
that,
rotate or
yeah,
the
Rogue
closet
is
rotate?
late in the round, and they're just like, fuck.
Approaching that take later on. Different angle now.
Oh,
for
they
the
know
Twitch
now.
drone to come
2
in.
Yeah.
minutes in.
Seeing if he can find some more success here, but BriD is ready with that shotgun. If only one of those pellets
Elbow?
hits the drone,
Elbow rotate on
it's
the
gonna
right
be
gives you a
game
deeper
over.
angle from small closet.
Nope.
You
Don't
see?
tell me this is
You can
the
see
side
that
you
you
guys
can
do.
cut the rotate. I actually think that's a better way to do it.
It's not going to be removed.
Most people
These
reinforce,
guys
they make the
managed
rotate on
to
the
do
left,
that
but I
job.
actually
Yeah,
think the
it's a
right
gamble.
is better. You can see from here, through here, through here. And you can actually hold the elbow push, especially against like a blitz or a flashbang or a smoke grenade. So it gives you a more aggressive
I
angle,
guess
and you
the
can't
other
you
case
can't
law-
cut the bomb side as well as an
No, it wouldn't
attacker.
be on
Because
Shaker's
you gotta go
fault.
deep.
They haven't even opened it yet.
So I actually think this rotate is better.
So they gave away one of the hatches.
Because you see, you gotta go
Like,
deep to cut the rotate now. They can't just hold it here.
This in case they go against it, has the claw ready, and Cryan, he wanted a push.
So he's got
to
it in
come
pocket,
around,
yeah.
just
You're
pepper
right,
the
Zipper.
angle in case he was gifted it. BDS aren't gifting them anything right now.
So Shaiko and BriD playing around elbow though, so it's going to be quite difficult to remove them. as
Kenso.
finds one, is about to
This
go
is
for
the
second,
true-
but Inshiro only
The
takes
true
some
quest
shots
of
to the leg.
gun skill right now.
This
Yeah.
That's all this is.
It really is.
Adrenaline surge gets
Because you've
called
got
out
two
just to
corridors
heal
that you gotta
back
walk
up the
into.
players of
Have
Rogue
fun.
a little bit and also provide a bit
I mean, we're gonna fire, smoke, and then we're gonna go front side.
Seeing if they can try and stick it. Kanto's able to find
It's a
Renshiro as
split
well.
push, no?
Allows us a
Like
second.
It is, but
everyone's
is Capital not on the front side with diffuser?
Yeah, he will be.
Oh, no, he's actually going blue.
The kid itself is trying to make it through.
Yeah, he's outside blue with Deapek.
And the smoke work of BriD, another player who's
Oh.
in that position. Fag knew
Oh.
where he needed to be, and he makes sure it
Clean
sticks.
kill.
The second and the C4 call
Yeah.
around the corner. Spoit wins out against the Lems inside Freezer.
Oh.
There is a drop down.
Yep, it really comes down to gun skill.
Yep, yep. I'm impressed though.
Yeah.
That was really against Rogue.
Damn.
So you can have the
Rain,
best strats,
thing
the
with
best,
29
setup,
months.
but,
Welcome back.
And now,
Hope you have a good day.
Those three, as you just mentioned, and those are
Just a
also
little
the
pew
three
pew
rounds
action.
we kind of hope for them
And that's a
to
tactical timeout
pick
being
up
forced
to at
out.
least improve on their attacks.
1-3 is a great start for Rogue as well. Like, even if they lose the next 2 rounds, they got 3 attacking victories. That's all you want on Oregon. Like, 3-3 is happy days.
Regardless of the result, I think Wolves
Tertiary bomb site, meeting.
they're on 7 points.
Let's see if they're gonna basic it and go like some awesome Maverick shenanigans, or if they're gonna change things up here.
They find themselves on the top of the table regardless. Like top 4.
You think they'll pull a? It's the one strat I do know from NA is the Sonic strat, right? Where you just take limited map control with Armory, Garage, and then take a little bit more, push them back a tiny bit more, breach the wall, and just walk in and plant.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen any EU teams do that so far.
No, I think Beast Coast and Sonics both did it in NAL. They're opting for the same lineup, yeah. They just changed the Harpy shot on Leon, that's all they change. The rest is the same.
Rogue. They've had a
I feel like this is, you can kind of liken this to like cafe reading attack when they're they're between top floor and middle floor,
Uh-huh.
and you're going to be able to take control up to a decent amount, and then you kind of just assess it at that point. What you want to do when you want to flush the top.
How'd the games go so far? We had a max overtime game 1. We had a crazy throw game 2. And this is game 3, which like Rogue BDS is a crazy game. So today's been fucking wild. Like Eminem should have won 7-0, but they were throwing 1v4s. It was wild, or 4v1s rather.
Walk up white stairs and attack it. It's so difficult to deal with.
Yeah, it is.
Kento quickly checking if there was any PC utility behind him he was unaware of. You never
I'm
know.
trying to see, does Deapek fly in here? And they just fucking go.
They haven't
Oh.
seen at this moment in time yet if there is a Valkyrie.
The one day you miss it, damn. Hey, sometimes you're busy, you know? Sometimes you got more important things to take care of. It's fine, next playday, same thing. Yeah, exactly like this. And we fly in. Oh, and it's fucking free. We gotta take full control here though. Nice.
Execute, keep going.
Oh, not the bulletproof
Deapek,
camera.
man. Deapek, Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
it's a flawless. Ooh. And that's off BDS's timeout as well.
And that is maybe One of the most put together attack
Yeah.
rounds we've seen
Beautiful.
from Rogue.
Well thought out, because
since
they've
the
got
major.
everything where it needs to be.
Yeah.
If someone dies, but the thing is, Deapek has the option of like 3 or 4 windows.
Yep.
Like 2 main windows and then 2 kind of like
And it all starts over
off pick windows.
Like this, I always say Rogue reminds me of Astralis, because like Rogue is not
So
necessarily
they can just repeat that and
like
execute.
the craziest team or the flashiest team, but they play
All they need to
so
know is
well
there's a guy
together.
on site holding the
Like
vertical
every
or
single
holding
member
the wall.
won their gunfight and they won each other's fights for them, and then they're all there together. Like Deapek walked in and got 2 kills. If he had failed, Kento was there. Leon Gitz goes in meeting door. If he didn't get the kill, then Deapek gets the kill, or vice versa. It's like there's like back. It's like playing chess almost. It's like you have pawns ready to like take in case you get traded, you know?
Clap, 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 clap.
See, Kento walks in here. He can help with Spoit and White Stairs. Deapek fights this, and then Leon comes in right behind him shortly after.
Where he needed to swing to, knew that door was soft
Or Leon's a
based on
buff,
what
sorry,
happened
with
before,
Crying
the
rather.
fact that there was a lot of
So you got
sort
like
of
2 people, and you got
noise in the
Deapek
audio,
alone.
striking like that
So if
from
Deapek
different
loses, you
places,
win
it
elsewhere. If
also
Deapek
messes up
wins,
their
you win
quality
everywhere.
over time.
And you get
They
side
have to
control.
sort of work on that
And because
percentage
Deapek executes
goal,
first, they get
then
side
go
pressure,
with
and then like the whole like, oh fuck, they're on side.
They
Roamers
have
get
the right
vulnerable.
ideas, but it's very different trying to swing into one panicked dead player.
If I wanna go back to Prodict tomorrow, what would I play?
Rogue, as you said, there's the chance of a 5 to
Flex.
1.
If I could choose what role to play, I'll play
Where it
Flex.
started this map off, BDS's only round
But
win.
realistically, I would probably play support. Oh, leak effect left. That's gotta be a rehost. I don't care if it's 30 seconds in. That's gotta be a rehost.
I mean, that was 1 second left before, right? So does it?
It's like
But I always feel like productions is a little bit scuffed when it comes to this thing, so
fuck.
I don't think it's going to go through.
No, I don't think so either. I think they all know.
But it should, because it really should be. No one had the chance to like type it, right?
Yeah. It's like for the competitiveness of the game as well. It's like 30 seconds in the round. Like yeah, it's over. That's the round.
Can't do anything, just get choked out.
Renshiro now, he's holding himself a little bit aggressively on the
The
stairs.
fact that we don't rehost this round actually pisses me off.
Lems is tilted, you can see it.
Yeah.
He's shut down now. I feel like Lems, once he starts shutting down, he's gone.
It's definitely a mental game for BDS right now more than anything else.
See if they could get it logged in.
So
Someone said something, Jane said something interesting in my chat where he's saying like, it wasn't Jane, sorry, it was someone else. It was, who knows? They were asking like, do you think that Rogue will be like a dynasty team? Because no one seems to be able to beat him right now, do they?
I mean, my theory was that once people figure out how Rogue plays, that they won't be as strong as they were like during Berlin Major. But Rogue also runs with Astralis back in their prime form, where like we saw that flawless execute last round. Like they just play so well off each other, and like their timings between their engagements and executes are almost flawless.
I think that other people will rise to their level and will be able to challenge them, and therefore they won't be as statistic. But I still think that they'll play decent stage, like because this isn't a mental thing. This is just pure teamwork and you know, working hard. So if they can keep the work ethic up, they'll be fine. But I don't think that they'll be as dominant. Is what I'm saying.
No, I think Rogue will be a stable top 4 team. How they'll do internationally and whatnot will depend on the meta game and other regions' performance and whatnot, but they'll be a stable team in Europe for sure. I don't
I mean,
doubt
the
that.
meta changes and utility soak comes back and all that stuff. That
Oh yeah, that
I
could
think
change
they'll-
things.
Yeah, that will massively change it. But
Yeah.
I think it all depends how strong Nook is. Nook
Again-
gets a ban, then,
Again,
Viper.
pawn takes, right? You go and you punish, and you get punished right back. That right there with Deapek was the only guy that didn't have like a trade. BriD, holy shit!
One kill away. They don't have the kit. They've only got 8 seconds. They rotate
I
round
just
the
spat my
far
food out.
side. He's
That's
gonna
it.
get in with a
He wins the
shotgun.
round.
What has he gotta say?
Oh, disgusting!
That was sick.
BriD gets the
That might just be what a Lemish needed to get back to this game remote, like just a little bit at least.
into a 1v3 in
Can we get a
the
replay? Wait. That's disgusting. Look at this.
BriD, the clutch king with his toughest clutch yet. The
Right here, one magazine.
I don't feel like that affects
Bonk.
Rogue at all.
Oh,
On the back,
nice.
clutch king with his toughest clutch yet. The kid is cold. 15 seconds.
Yeah, we should rehost.
Pressure around on the backside.
Definitely.
There's the next.
Let's replay that round.
BriD.
Doesn't count.
15 seconds. There's pressure around on
Yeah.
the backside. There's the next.
in the
Jesus.
end, and he cleans them up one by one.
Fun to take.
That's some OG BriD right there.
Yep.
The man's still alive.
Never a
Good to see.
It's good because BriD had like a really bad stage 2 and stage 1, I think is like stage 2 was awful for him.
Quiet for a long time.
Yep. I think stage 2 was his worst stage ever. Statistically, he was all the way down there at Prano in stats. Just for comparison's sake, which BriD, you know, as a support player would never get compared to the bottom barrel in terms of kills and performance at least.
Perfectly played by BriD there.
BriD, he's our man. If he can do it, no one can. Nice, Gentle. That's some Berlin major chants right there.
Hit as hard as Rogues as of yet, but now they get
Yeah, you don't smoke there if you're BriD, by the way, Chas. Somebody asked why you didn't use your smoke grenades. You only use your toxic babes when you're playing it slow in a clutch. In a 1v3, you in that scenario, because you're pushed into a box, you played fast. If that was like BriD playing elbow, he could smoke off blue and advance and whatnot, but like he can't smoke anything there. He needs to make like use the movement, so to speak.
No.
What?
Crying. How do you get that?
What?
I feel like Deapek is literally asleep at the wheel there.
Oh.
He's got the Dokkaebi call going. He's got his teammate with the rotate in Addict that can hear him opening the hatch. Drops the hatch and just runs straight into him. Stares at him for half a second, still kills him. It's like the reverse of Chalet where Lifehack killed the guy.
Oh.
You remember?
Wait, sorry?
With a pistol or something.
I don't remember. Not right now, at least.
Been picked up there, and well, now he's dropped right in front of Cryan. They were able to at least get one out of it, though. They really shouldn't have been able to get the pure
what is that?
Effect, but I think Leak Effect was just as surprised.
Alright, so they've got 2 nades, and that is it. 2 nades, 5 flashbangs.
Down on here, the basement.
Wait, what's with Cryan's mic? I don't see it. What? What the fuck? His microphone is... What? He wins the gunfight with the mic bombing him in the face at the same time. There's no way. Wait, Shas, did you see what happened with Cryan's microphone that round?
No.
Alright, wait, watch this round. I'll show you. We gotta go back after. My chat point, I didn't see it.
Oh, BriD.
Oh, they do have one yokai left. Nah, there's no time. Oh! Oh! 7
How is there
seconds!
not the cover?
1v1 gunfight. If you get the kill, you actually win the round. Oh, Deapek, come on! It's MVP pack! One more impact. Soft wall. He hits
You
him!
have to push the pressure. You have to push.
He has an impact. Oh! Ah! It's MVP pack!
Oh. Deapek is crazy.
He's crazy. Oh, his camera's frozen. I thought he was just stone cold. His camera's actually frozen. I was like, damn, that guy didn't even react to it.
He's doing it one-handed as well.
Yeah.
It got quite close in the end there. Just delayed with
I thought he was playing it off cool.
Crying.
I thought he was actually just fucking ice cold. Alright, so if you go back, Shas, when Cryan gets that kill in meeting, yeah?
Yeah.
And look at Cryan's player cam after he gets the, like, right as he gets the kill.
Here we go.
Deapek to protect that top. Oh, someone above you, and someone right next to you. Cryan.
His microphone just ascends. And it just keeps going.
Man's trying to play serious. Man's literally just shat himself.
3 times, dude. I didn't realize it kept going that much. He's like, I'm trying to play, dude. Oh, that's comedy.
How many clutches is Deapek gonna get away with? Like, I feel like Deapek is the new BriD.
Yep.
That might be a bit disrespectful, but that's the way it feels.
No. It is like whenever he's in that clutch, like he always thinks he's gonna win it because he just does. He is the new BriD. And ironically enough, when BriD was in that 1v3 or whatever, or 1v4, I didn't think he was gonna win because BriD has kind of lost that aspect about himself as a player. They've kind of changed.
I I feel like
people that would understand.
Deapek, it comes down to his decision making. Like he's willing to be push and be aggressive.
Yes.
Like he understands. Okay, I'm not in advantage. I need to push it. Where at BriD, I always feel like
He lets them come to him usually.
yes, he's always playing the more passive position in the like arrangement.
I fully
And
agree.
that fucks me in the ass.
I think that's a really good assessment. Now Kento gets the opening on a spawn peak. So Leaguevac went from having a decent game to disconnecting, and then now he's getting opening killed both rounds. That's a tough time.
Provide some support to LMs and got his life taken away from him.
Dutch clutch. It's the Dutch clutch.
From BDS, who hasn't really been
They have a spare Rio for Master Wall if they get the kill here.
Oh, the kill box.
That's disgusting, Leon. Rogue just taking turns with the highlight reel right now.
Should not have won the first, the second, the
I don't even think Leon saw him. He just shot
Wait,
because he got
was,
shot at.
In the master bedroom, right? Behind the shield or something like that.
What's sorry?
Hang on, I'm gonna go back.
Oh,
on my
Leon
voice
got
was-
shot at from outside the balcony. He just like held left click back and he got both kills. And he reinforced. And what I like is that he went back into the closet. He reinforced the rotate off, so now it's double reinforced again. Huge
No, they're
fan.
fucked.
They can steady themselves across Attic. They've droned
But
a
no,
bit of a
Spoit did
lead
a good
and
job
they're
in
still
creating the
a player.
crossfire.
One more white stairs, the rest aren't overextending. They know that they've lost positions where they should have been able to win them before.
Damn, that's the gunfight they lost.
Deapek
Deapek overextended there, got shut down. It's 2v2 on side, because Rogue has a roamer, and Leon gets his low on HP. This is actually winnable for BDS. They have no hard breach left, and Master Bedroom did get double reinforced, so they gotta work through Attic. They could sledge this soft wall to make a rotate, like, that'd be ideal here.
It's recoverable, but it's Oregon, it's linear, and they're coming from one direction.
Yeah. I feel like Renshi should make a rotate to Attic here, just to allow that opportunity for them to rotate, but yeah, they gotta walk in through one door. Ideally, one guy will hold the... I like this, a decent cross they have here. The timing is beautiful on the swing. I don't think we swing that crime.
Wanted him just to group up and then just shove both of you through one area, just at least refrag.
I
Get the
don't...
train going.
I didn't like that swing from Kryan at the end there in the 1v3, but it was pretty good otherwise. Kryan's fucking dying laughing, so he already knows that he fucked up. I think he knows. Yeah. Rogue are always having so much fun when they play. It's actually, it's so unfair to their enemies. And then it's like, if you avoid player burnout and increase player enjoyment at the same time because of it, it's like a win-win. Especially like when Spoit joined the team, that was a big question that I had for myself, was like, cause like as a streamer myself back when I was in Pro League, there's always that hard balance between when do you stream, when do you play Pro League, because if you do them both a lot, you're gonna burn out so fast.
Yeah, it's only so long that you can last.
Yeah. And I was like, obviously Spoit is younger, he's more motivated than I was when I was at my end, because like he wants to win and he hasn't done it before. Well, he has now, but back then. So obviously I had no doubt that Spoit would prioritize Pro League, but there comes a time where like if you want to stream and your schedule is crazy, you just can't do it.
There's no two ways about it. We can talk about that KD and the games up and how important it was. It is.
I know Spoit's not streaming right now, but that's also because of cheaters. Because like Spoit doesn't even really play Siege much outside of scrims, I don't think, right now. I could be wrong about that, let me check.
It's fucking underplayed everywhere else. In EU at least.
That's definitely something you're missing.
Because Spoit doesn't really upload on YouTube anymore either. You see? 9 days ago, 13 days ago, 3 weeks ago, 1 month ago. So I think he's not playing the game much right now because of cheaters and everything else.
Into this kind of composition. Other than the only thing they got to watch out for is the Azami. Aggro play on the stage, but apart from that, they're good.
Still walking away with this one, especially these
I know he streams sometimes, but like he streams unranked sometimes because of cheaters, and like if he faces a cheater, he just stops streaming. So I think Spoit's just not. Oh my god, that Nate Cook was fucking scary. Leon with the shotgun, dude. What's that weapon skin actually? That's not the seasonal one, is it?
I do miss the bang bang bang, but
it looks similar, but it looks different.
Just as well, Shaiko, he's going to tuck himself here towards the window and sort of put pressure on anyone that was to swing out. He was hoping the shotgun was still positioned there. The pocket
it's an
EMP
Apex skin.
Oh,
okay. Oh, they're blind guessing the EMPs.
Does connect here.
So thankfully they're thermite, so they only need 1 EMP.
Okay, they fucked up with the EMP.
Wait,
they waste more
I think he tricked it, no? Yeah, Deapek tricked it. He had a spare in his pocket, yeah.
But the issue is that they don't have great. Okay, they're forcing it through.
Oh, they already passed. They don't know. Leon missed it.
Oh, they're trapped.
I'm surprised Leon didn't active hold that with a shotgun, to be fair.
Free-firing their way around the corner, they suffer. They're just going to try and brute force their way in, and Krine's able to take out Renshiro on the stage itself. BriD still has the kit, but now they've got the wall openable. Kanto gets
They got the wall, the flank from Sulu.
Suffered on the far end. In fact, no, it was Likefak.
Good flank from Likefak there.
Now they've tucked themselves in towards the side itself.
This is still winnable for BDS.
Was it a flank? I feel like they pressured both sides. They pressured small tower and they pressured.
He might have, yeah. It might not have been a flank.
They just chose to pivot the attack. Because I don't think they had. Oh, okay. That's not good, BriD.
Oh, that's not good at all.
One big.
Oh, Spoit? No!
Oh, yeah.
No! No! He's done that before as well. Last time they played Oregon, he also drop shot, hip fire, deagled the guy in a 1v3 or 1v2. He's playing for content, bro. Unreal. We see Leon giving a speech to the camera.
They can play loose and get advantage off it, and then go back to playing a little bit more disciplined if things weren't going well.
Damn. 7-2. Wow. Wow.
Well, chat, I'm 3 for 3 on predictions.
Yeah, you are, Rain. You're allowed to upload Brody clips. I've done that myself a couple times. Sport has as well.